Now we will consider this part now. Days since visit Eiffel Tower on the 15th 3rd 2012. Actually, this is not 2012, it should be 2020. So then I will open my database. So create. So we'll go to query design. I need the TBL visit table. Okay. So in the TBL visit table, so I'll select description. So the and visit date. So visit date. So yeah, I'll select the visit date. Okay. So visit date should be 15/03/2020 visit date. Okay. And we are going to go for Eiffel Tower. So like then ET asterisk. So now so here it is giving the date record. Now we are going to calculate the number of days. Okay. So number of days we are going to calculate. So for this visit date, so we are having a function called a date div function. So I'll make zoom here. So now we'll say days to visit. Days to visit. Days to visit. Then we are using a date div function. We are using a date div function. Then number of days mean you have to put D here. If the different is number of day mean you have to put D here, comma. You have the system date and you have the visit date field. Okay. So when you run this and see, so there is a spelling mistake here for the date. Okay. So here it should be date. So I didn't select that field, so that's why it is not coming. So yeah, I have to select it. So you can see that here it is coming minus. So why it is coming minus is we must know how the date div function works. So basically the date div function, so the date div function works like this. So this is interval and start date and the end date. So if you put D mean days, if you put WW mean difference in weeks, if you put M mean difference in months, if you put YYY difference in years. So start date minus start date, end date. So then what will happen is here. So here when you say D, system date, date is system date, and the visit date. So then what will happen is this is a start date. It will consider this as a start date, and this is the end date. So if you subtract date from the visit date, so visit date is the old one. That is the previous one. So we are getting the minus figure. Okay. So a visit date. So here, this is this part, this is the start date and this is the end date. So end date, so actually end date minus start date. The number of days different. Okay. So this is a start date, this end date. So now to get the number of days different, we have to say end date minus system date. So end date is a less date because 2000, the end date is they are given here. This is 2020. So we are getting a minus value. Okay. So then next in that question, some more things, some more parts are there. So then weeks. So weeks mean we have seen we have to put WW. Yes, see for the week, if you want to calculate the weeks mean WWW. So what you do is, so you can go to the query. So then here you can say, you can zoom it here. So then you can calculate here weeks to visit. Okay, then you can say weeks to, so you can say week to visit, weeks to visit. Okay, then colon, then you open the bracket and say WW, so visit. So we have to say the week to visit. So here, okay, so week to visit, then you have to use the date div function now. Okay, so week to visit, date div function. Okay, then there, so you will be putting WW. Then I have the system date. So I had to put the system date. Then you have to put the visit date. You have to put the visit date. Okay. Then you close it, say okay. So when you run this here, so then you get the number of weeks. So number of weeks. Okay. Right. So then number of weeks part is okay. So next thing is number of months. Then you have to put a single M. Okay. So what I can do is I can easily copy and I can paste it here. Okay. So to say we do it easily. Okay. Then say here I have to change this as month to visit. So month to visit. Then I will say, yeah, instead of WWW, I have to say M. Okay, when you run this one, so you get the months to visit. So then year. So then what I do is simply, okay, year. So I'll paste it here. Then here we will make it year to visit. Years to visit. Okay, then years to visit. Then here you have to say inside this date div function, y. Okay, then you will get the duplicate weeks to visit. So then what will happen here? Date to visit is okay. Week to visit is okay. Year to visit. So when we consider years to visit, so then you have to give date div. You see date div, y and date minus visit date. Then you get the years to visit. Okay. So that is about the activity 5. We are completing all the questions in the activity 5.